Well, hello and welcome to a new video. Today we are doing another episode of reviewing the reviews. This wasn't planned, but look at my face. I look like a disco ball, so let's just go and do it. So today I decided to try the Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint. I have the shade Moondance 3. I wasn't planning on really filming anything or doing anything. It's already like 7 o'clock, I believe. So I was just like, you know what, I just got this. Let's just try it on. And this is the result. Yeah, it is dewy indeed. It is way too dewy for my taste. It might look under certain lighting, I don't know, it might look like I'm glowy and fresh looking, but it's just, it looks greasy in my opinion, and it's tacky. Like I've had this for a couple of hours and I still feel like it's tacky and it's greasy. I feel like I have something on my face. It's weird. It's really, really weird. And so I was like, you know what? I need to go online and check some reviews and comments of people and see what others think about this. And so I was like, well, let's just do it on camera and film a reviewing the reviews. So I just threw on a little brow mascara, gloss, and that was it. So let's just dive in. So I have my tablet here. I'm going to go onto the Sephora website and see what people say. Okay, so I can't find it on the Sephora US website, so I don't know if it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what's going on. Let's just go on Tintalia. Okay, Becca Light Shifter Doing Tint is a tinted moisturizer foundation with a luminous finish and sheer coverage that retails for $30. Blah, 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 8 shades. Okay. It's described as a sheer tinted moisturizer so that the shades are flexible while giving an ultra dewy finish. When I saw the promotional video and read through the ingredient list, it was very much called to mind other tinted luminizing products, which are often more billed as luminizers than tinted moisturizers. I initially purchased the 3 shades that would be closer to my skin tone in case it really was more tinted moisturizer than luminizer, but I definitely say these are tinted luminizers. The brand says that it can be applied to the high points for targeted radiance or all over the face for maximum dewiness. To wear it all over would give a very high shine, luminous finish that likely would be too much for some, though certainly perfect for some. Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, here's the thing, after I applied it and I saw the results on my face, keeping in mind, I do have combo to oily skin, and I usually don't go for this kind of product for that particular reason. After I applied it, I was like, okay, I must have read the label wrong, and this is actually more of a luminous primer that you can apply on certain parts of your face, or like a liquid highlighter. I was like, there's no way that I'm supposed to put this all over my face. And so I went and grabbed the box, which I hadn't thrown out yet. And yes, indeed, it says it's a weightless tinted moisturizer. So yeah, just like I thought, I think that this is something for me. I'm not going to use on its own all over my face. It is also like super sticky. I don't know if I can powder this, but I feel like it's gonna stick. It also, like, I have visible pores, but right now, like, they are huge. They're looking like, oh my god. Yeah, it's not the best look for me. I'm thinking this is something that I might enjoy mixing in with a foundation that's more matte or that's a full coverage to make this a little bit more light. I just don't know even about the texture. It's just, it doesn't feel great on my skin. But again, I tend to be oily, especially on my T-zone, so that's something to keep in mind. So I found a link here from Glamour. Becca Cosmetics has launched a tinted moisturizer for no makeup days. So we tried it in nearly every shade. And it was released, the article was released the 19th of February in 2021. Is this a new product? Why would they release something new? When was this released? Wait, let's just read. Basically, it's 5 people testing it out and giving a note and saying what they think about it. So the first person tried the shade 2 and gave it a 9 out of 10. And she says, true to Becca's glow-giving reputation, this light shifter dewing tint creates a lit from within radiance while also providing a sheer layer of coverage. I mean, I don't look lit from within. I look like I worked out for way too long and in a shower. Next person used Moondance 3. It's the shade that I have on, and they gave it a 8 out of 10. She says, I've always admired the dewy look, yet rarely wear it myself. I predominantly opt for the matte look and whack on a layer of setting powder, but when I tried Becca Cosmetics Light Shifter Dewing Tint, I was firstly surprised at how much I loved the dewy coverage on my own skin. Secondly, I was so impressed by how long it lasted. I mean, I don't know. I've had this on for 2 hours. It's still on my skin. It wasn't sticky at all like some tints can be. Like, you can see, right? It's sticking like crazy. We have someone else who used shade 3 and 4. They gave it a 7 out of 10. She says, my skin looks instantly super nourished and glossy. The texture is lightweight and a bit more sleepy than I was expecting. So it would be perfect for someone with drier skin. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Someone else gave it an 8 out of 10, a 7 out of 10. So everyone likes this, huh? Let's go on to Cult Beauty. It has 18 reviews and it's all good. What? I don't know. Okay, I am now on spaceink.com, Space NK. It's an apothecary, London. I don't know what that is, but it has a bunch of reviews. So let's see. We're gonna sort it by lowest to highest rating. Okay, someone says, I hated this. I absolutely hated this product. Poor coverage. That's a given. And rather than dewy, I just looked sweaty and oily. Never again. Only buy this if you want a very dewy finish and not much coverage. I hate so much that I don't even want to pass it to a friend going to the bin. I mean, that's extreme. Okay, someone else, and this is interesting because you actually can see her skin type, and she says she has combination skin type. Maybe it's just me, but I could not get on with this product, which I received as a sample. I tried using it as a primer, but it just ended up sitting on my face as one big, sticky, oily mess. It didn't work as a highlighter either. It illuminated every tiny line and pore on my face. So disappointing. Yes! Okay, I'm now on influencer.com. Okay, we have someone that says, I was not thrilled about this product, to be honest. It made me look like I lathered myself in Vaseline instead of giving a slight dewy finish like it does on others. It seems to have a buildable coverage, and I applied it with my fingers per the instructions on the box. Okay, someone says, it looks very greasy, sticky, and streaky on the face. I thought maybe it was just the brush that I was using, so I also tried using my fingers to apply and blend, as well as a beauty blender. All had the same effect. Very patchy color that oxidizes dark, super greasy, and unblendable. I didn't have an issue blending this. I feel like it's very liquidy, and I used this brush. It was fine. I just tapped it into my skin. I didn't notice it was difficult or streaky. Okay, she says, it took a lot of powder to reduce some shine and stickiness. However, that made it very thick and would come off on any surface. Hand, shirt, pen, you name it. Okay, so it appears I'm not the only one to feel like this is way too oily. Like I kind of look a mess. I want to try and use a powder on top of this. Okay, I'm gonna try and put some Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it's still very luminous. Okay, I feel like the powder did help reduce the shine that I would just call grease. It doesn't feel like the powder is like, because I was afraid that a powder would just stick and not move. It doesn't feel like it's doing it. Let's try putting on a bronzer. I have here my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm just gonna use the same brush because I don't care. I'm gonna shower right after this. I need to take this off. It's sticking to my face. Okay, I think it's fine. You can't really see the bronzer because I'm tan. I'm way too tan. But I'm looking at it up close and I don't see any pigment that like stuck to my face. But let's try it on the side that has no powder on and see what happens. It looks like it might be a little patchy, but maybe it's just because I have more like pigmentation on this side of my face. So in this area, this is way too luminous. Like I need something more matte. I'm way too oily for this product. I think that's the conclusion. So as a conclusion, I think it's fair to say, based on the reviews I read, that most people actually like this. It was given, I think, a total of 4 out of 5 stars on a lot of websites. So I guess I'm in the minority here. This is also only the first time that I've used it, and I'm not used to super dewy products like this. I also want you to keep in mind, like I said before, I do have combo to oily skin, especially in my T-zone, and this is really the biggest issue I have, is that here in particular, it's just way too greasy to my taste. I think that this side, once powdered, actually looks nice because it gives me a nice glow, but on its own, with no powder whatsoever, this isn't a product I can just wear like this. I'm definitely still glad I bought this. I mean, it's refreshing to try something you've never tried before, and I didn't really know anything about this product. And I'm still gonna find a way to use this, either by mixing it with a more matte foundation when I want something more in the middle, or mixing this with a moisturizer and apply it as a primer kind of a product. So yeah, we'll see. I'm still gonna use this and see how I like it, but yeah, so far I think we can all agree that this side of my face with just this product and no powder is just, it's too much. It's way too shiny. But yeah, maybe I will just grow into liking this. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel, and since it's free, why wouldn't you? And I will see you guys next time. Bye.